Sponsored by Fakil 20.
Breaking news.
I want talk true to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the
Breaking
place.
news.
Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth to truth talk well. But politicians run
Breaking
well.
news.
Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. One talk. I want mad again. Tell them truth.
Those of you where they watch me for Kenya, Abariako. Those of you where they watch me for Ghana, Etisei. Those of you where they watch me for any French country, Bonsoir. And those of you where they watch me for Nigeria, Alpha, on a day. In case you never know, la vida de copy Pararan party yakuta pogina Ikubu aka Pararan one of Istanbul, the king of Istanbul. If I hear Pharaoh for your matter, the king yon go winner. They dress a combe. Now see finish. Now make good money turn up and appointment God give God. Now make the animal shit waka. So today mock news is not a small mock news. But it's a very long mock news. Momo, this table today strong go. Maybe it's not gonna go break hand oh. I'm like oh, for a bag dog go lost a jomle. We in all day. You know what I'm saying? Now kaka we strong to I make blood follow. So today I'm ready. Okay, I have to dress. So even my dress is people call me say, are you a royal? Are you from royal family in Istanbul? I say no one ask me question. I mean, I get royal blood, but just I will not get kingdom. Go straight to the reason why we are here. No time, okay? That woman where thief Nigeria Ben. Will be Minister of Petroleum during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. I told her na Gunu. Couple I say now because this woman made a name one place for worry Ogunu. God, this woman, those of you know how be this where they do I like Tinubu senior Pikin. As yeah big Tui. God don't grant people, not be only people, but EFCC, police, boys, cat, how do they call her? Red Cross. Boys brigade, girls brigade, everybody vigilante. They don't grant them, they go cash and come from UK. Those of you now don't know this woman, only Ibra. Okay, only bra, necklace, everything, about $40-something million. Okay, you the thief, even Robin Hood, you thief passer. Those of them, bra, up by VATJ. Those of them never hear the money with this motive.
The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has issued a warrant for the arrest of former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diezani Madueke, in the United Kingdom. Justice Bolaji Olajuwon issued the order after he heard an oral application the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission made by its counsel, Farouk Abdullah. Mr. Abdullah told the court that all efforts by the agency to get the former minister extradited back to the country proved abortive. He noted that the warrant would enable the EFCC to persuade the international police to arrest Mrs. Madueke and also help the office of the Attorney General of the Federation to facilitate her extradition. Justice Olajuwon granted it as he prayed and adjourned the case indefinitely to await the arrest and extradition of the defendants.
Woman, you know, see a door December year. Some people just they waka. As they waka pass one bank, they call the perceived order of money. They say, where this order from they come? She even thief money hide for bank. Even the owner of bank no say thief the money hide. Over $72 million. Even both the bank manager, everybody, they handcuff his spirit, handcuff his spiritual wife, handcuff his family people, handcuff his shadow, handcuff even his soul, they handcuff him. Those of you never hear that one. The
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has uncovered an additional $72 million linked to the former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diezani Madueke. The sum was said to have been discovered in an account domiciled in Fidelity Bank PLC. Consequently, a former managing director of the bank, Nnamdi Okonkwo, has been arrested.
For the past how many years since where Goodluck Jonathan, sorry. Since where Buhari entered, those of you don't know our sexy president with the flamboyant. Since he entered with the baby face, now they try to catch this woman call for UK. Now say they dodge like Dugan. Oh, as now he Dugan. They go grant warrant, the woman they hide. Now they don't give another one. May they cash and come. Those of you remember here, we caught grants, may they cash and by one miss. Those of you remember here,
the estimated value in Naira was given at 14,460 million Naira. Yes.
I think, I want you to repeat that because members didn't like.
Is the estimated value that we have, yes.
No, can you tell us the figure again?
14,460 million.
Is it for houses, for cars, or for jewelry?
No, for jewelry. Yes. Yes.
What about the value of the houses and cash? If you are in the position to set it up, please.
It's about $80 million. $80 million. No, they have been finally forfeited, just like houses and vehicles, etc. And the commission is looking forward to the presidential committee to auction all those items and then deposit the money appropriately into.
When did you get this forfeiture order?
We got it, I think, sometime in 2019, if I remember. Yeah.
Ajenaki Nigeria Benny money where this woman thief. Okay, not be here since now EFCC never fit bring this woman come and they don't bring in now the Kanu come back. You see, I say Nigeria corruption not fit end. The people will make Nigeria bend, where they thief Nigeria bend, like Squana, Nigeria now, turn up Nigeria man. They never fit bring the come. Now this woman they UK they enjoy, they do. Not be small ass, now I get, not be small things. Now they don't mean they bring her come. Till now before Buhari go come out, this woman knows he come back. You see, I say this country we are not serious. From police, DSS like this, we are not serious. We are just they work for only people who insult politicians. We are call arrest them. Young boys, we do arrest. But this woman, the king of Yahoo, the king of wire, we wire the country. He will even wire the country so they never not get wire to wire light give us. As you now wire come be. Till now, even that highway they see like this, we do the highway. This highway they see so money day. The black one they remove her now. Una see money. Till now, this woman never fit come back. Go give account of how you take make money. Every you go jogging in a jog. You. God now you they save you because they leave area boys if we call that UK. And since we come out, all the people we employ for NDDC have been at the petroleum something, the MPP have been on MP one thing. All of them don't retire because all of them be ghost worker. Later on I'm going to say na Hausa, na the Fulani, na the Hausa, they made this country they had. All the people with this woman employ, all of them be ghost worker. They know they work, they only take salary. As Buhari enter, may they come work now, they say work too hard. Now they resign. When I resign and leave Hausa people beside the position. Some of them don't even understand what they talk. But big people got this news now for big men, not for small children where they watch Big Brother or those people where they change their self to boys. When I don't even understand this news, this one is for intellectual people. Go straight for that news, no time, okay? As they talk to now, so Burkina Faso everywhere don't catch fire. Kasala don't bust. The president they didn't shoot the eye. For the past how many years things they happen for Burkina Faso, the president that they enjoy. I'm good with 3 some, we're good with 4 some. They don't care for the citizen. They don't know say the military people they watch them. Why? The president won't go one place. I don't know which kind of party they do. I don't know we party. Now they take crampa. Those of you who don't know the troops, small boys, Kala Tobo, according to Ijo people, Kala Tobo, some of them are BOA Tobo. Now then I can see them. You see the military boys, Shasha boys with brain. Then they call the troop tout les composants. Toutes les composantes. Correct. And they Colombia, the president, they shoot both the shadow and the corruption. They cramp. Those of you who never watch, say, the president of Burkina Faso is in custody. In Mure Canona. Oh, yeah.
We're going to start with breaking news from Burkina Faso, where the army has seized control of the country. Within the past half hour, a group of soldiers have appeared on state television to say they've ousted President Roch Marc Christian Kabore. They've suspended the constitution and they've dissolved the government. The ruling party said earlier the president had survived an assassination attempt. Gunfire erupted early on Sunday when soldiers took control of a major military barracks in the capital. Some civilian protesters rallied to support the military intervention.
And those of you who never watch that will see the troop where if you see them, fight boys. Not be Nigeria owns. Mama, I don't say Nigeria, not be some country you can say Nigeria now. What is it? You understand that? Not be some country own. But they call it you their finest, they find our babe. So soft boys, very soft. And they crap, hold the country hostage. All the government position, they dissolve like sugar. All the senators, where they drive, they do. They take all the car from there, everybody now no work. I will be job now. They dissolve the others of the number watch where they take come for national TV, they talk. Oh yeah.
Les composantes des forces de défense.
The movement, which brings together all the components of the defence and security forces, has thus decided to put an end to the power of Mr. Kabore on the 24th of January 2022, a decision taken with the sole aim of enabling our country to get back on track and to gather all its forces in order to fight for its territorial integrity, its recovery and its sovereignty.
Kabore faced growing...
I'm not a country, fight him on the country. Not be like some of our side people. Instead of make them fight, how the country go take good. They did that. You go call your rush. We are here. Those of you never watch some country. See country. Guinea don't do it. Mali don't do it. Many countries don't do. Sudan, many don't do. Some countries just did there and they wait for God or Allah to call them, they fight for their country, and their country they burn, they go. Country now burn in general. Or he's snake and the monkey shadow. When they have money, they call it. We are here. Politicians they use on until they do like so. Now be small because so never watch one country military people they share money, they rush money.
We are here. Respect, we are here. We are here. Rabbana bawala. Rabbana atina.
On a ici tout les composantes. On a Operation Scorpion, Operation Crocodile Force, Operation like this. One thing, corruption, they scandalize your country. You did that, they do, yes sir, permission to fall out, officer is coming to inspect the parade, touch your eyes, I've given right on, one, twice, and your country is dying, you are twatwine. People are taking over their country. Make sure say, even the citizens, they were happy. Now they there, And I say, God, you will get gun and pistol. You cannot fight for the country with me. Will not get only knife or catapult. If we even come outside to make the country, we now start to shoot us. All of us will day your. I beg, may God bless toutes les composantes. Go straight to the news, okay? As they talk to now, so they don't borrow Nigeria. Nigeria don't borrow money from even China. Don't tire to even borrow us money. China, US, Germany. Now Nigeria don't they borrow from Togo, Benin, Kenya. Even now they don't tire. We don't they borrow. Very soon now we will start to borrow from FIR and anywhere now. One organization where they call SERAP. Nah, SERAP. Those of them don't know now they get this logo. They say they don't tire. From 1990 something called rich now money when Nigerians, the politicians don't borrow. Which is all these our politicians from president to how do they call them? Governor. They don't see what they use money do. Say now they sue this country furniture. Say they sue Nigeria government to court, ECOWAS court for Nigeria again. No? So that they can give account of all the money where they don't borrow, what did they use and do. It not be so. Problem go dey. Those of you never wash am. We got this about.
Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project (SERAP) has filed a lawsuit at the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) Court of Justice in Abuja against the government of President Muhammadu Buhari. The suit is challenging alleged secrecy in the spending of loans obtained, thus unsustainable level of borrowing by the government and the 36 states, debt crisis, and disproportionately negative impact of these retrogressive measures on poor Nigerians. In the suit filed last week, SERAP was seeking an order directing and compelling the federal government to issue an immediate moratorium on borrowing by itself and the 36 states in conformity with the country's international human rights obligations. No date has been fixed for the hearing of the suit.
Hello. Hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.
You see, Africa not feel good though. You they sue Nigeria government, they go ECOWAS. Who they control ECOWAS? You see, I say this country that they use us to they play game. This SERAP, a bit SERAP or Tupac or Sarah, I don't even know what they call them. Una not they do una job. Nobody, una just did the minute they don't say una they do something. From 1999, courage now, and now they sue. And you don't see anybody sue. Now Buhari. Buhari will never know how much they for your own account. I want to know. Governors, they don't borrow this country ban. Minister don't borrow this country ban. Nothing will they say that they use the money they do. On one organization that they call the SERAP, una just did there. This is a joke. And ECOWAS with Nigeria. ECOWAS, not people Africa, you know. ECOWAS where our one politician get money past their full country. Now they sue them too. Who won't judge the case? You know what I'm saying? We just they play with ourselves. The country not move. All the organizations where they just put down, I just did there just to shop money. All of us, they are among the reason why Nigeria not they move forward. We'll go straight to that news, okay? For over 20 years now, after the fight, the civil war for Sierra Leone, those of you don't know the country, and the country will get diamond. Not be small fight. They keep people, cut people, people touch sheku. Call rich now. Since 20 years ago, where they stopped the war, call rich now. The country never still did well. From one problem to another. From one problem to another. I call the spy. Where did they happen? Why this country never still did well like our own? Even though our own says they shake, our own even shake past our own. So they read this news. I know they read that just they give only this president. And they read that they give all the politicians where they for Sierra Leone. I don't want to know about party, whether na MPC, PPC, or APC, or MPP, wanting. You guys need to do your country right. Muna stop to thief. Una need to minimize. Because Sierra Leone, they shrink every day. I watch this news and anyone cry. When they talk about your country, no development, nothing. Those who never watch ham.
This factory, on the outskirts of Freetown, is one of dozens of small and medium industries that rose from the ashes of Sierra Leone's civil war. It refines and exports palm oil and byproducts, and in the past 2 years has been able to expand its reach to markets in West Africa and Asia.
45% goes in the local market, and the balance we are exporting to countries like Ghana, Senegal, Liberia, and we are trying to explore more and more countries.
The government says focusing on the country's strength is key to industrial growth.
And one of the areas which we have tried to focus on is agriculture, because agriculture is one area where we can have a whole lot of raw materials for industry development.
But recovery is slow on many fronts, from rescuing the economy to tackling corruption and reconciling its people. Jusu Jarka has his hands chopped off by rebels during the war.
Because of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission that we will forget, we will forgive, but we will never forget, because we are carrying the half of the activities which was done to us.
11 years of civil war killed at least 50,000 people and forced 500,000 from their homes. One of the bloodiest conflicts started when rebels attempted to overthrow the government. As well as rape, mutilations and forced use of child soldiers, fighting was often funded by so-called blood diamonds mined with slavery.
Country we get diamond. Una know what they call diamond. Una see get good. Till now the country never see they way. All the money them. Nobody, even Nigeria, no fit come make on a country good. No, everybody need to put us together to make the country good. Those of now they thief the country money go another place. Please stop. There's no place like home. All of now they buy things for US and Dubai everywhere. Una see they come back. Now Africa here no until they make the money. Try and make your country good. I never read Sierra Leone once, but the way they see Sierra Leone for Ghana, see them for Nigeria, see them for other countries, they suffer. It's not good. Una they suffer like us too. Una try stop to the thief. No be say na this government. Like we see this so. Don't say na APC go come on another one go come. Don't say na this one. The problem not be this one, not be this one. All of una wey dey the party, a minority leader, majority leader, all of una be the thief. Una no dey use the country citizens to dey play game. Try to fix the country. People are dying. Hunger dey. All Sierra Leone politicians una dey talk to, so una stop to the thief. Try fix the country. Minimize things. Try bring development. No, just they say we dey wait for people to come ahead. Nobody will help you. You will help the country. They call now as the politicians. Waiting be the brain. Waiting make una go there. No brain. All of them they go there. I don't know. Thief. You are thieving your own country. You they happy? Rubbish. Not every time I will come say now the president of Sierra Leone, even though he see the thief small self, but those of them always see the thief who call. Everybody they thief. I go straight to other news. No time. No beside they say you the thief. You know that I just put out like that. It's a figure of speech. You understand what I mean now? Who know? Every one of your picking, be your wife picking, I say they show money. We don't know whether now you give her. I don't know which kind of work that boy they work. Thief na thief. We'll go straight to other news, okay? The most sexy guy for Ghana don't finally get love. For the past how many years the guy dey lonely? I am so lonely. I have nobody to call. He can't even call me. Hello, massa. If you find somebody make her for shop, or if you find somebody for me, I say, what did they happen? He said, I not get babe. I say, I know some of them are going to ask, who is this person in Ghana who never get babe for the past how many years? Now one of my brother they call Shatawale. If you see Shatawale new girlfriend, even me see him, I shock. I say, this girl get eye or he get nose. If you see love, I kiss it. A beg boom, Shatawale no rook bokona rook kick pomona kiss. I say, wow, see love. Shatawale don't get love now. No wonder they find our trouble. I could say, who did Shatawale back? Who did Shatawale back? I'm not saying this fine girl. I'm okay, know me. I'm okay, Connie. In this on stage, you look beke. I say, wow, no wonder Shatawale. No one make us rest. You see, get very clean, sexy, fair. I'm on how he got there. See, so whenever I watch how they talk about them. Oh yeah, regadilla.
Over the weekend, Shatawale was, all over the place on social media.
I think it's still trending.
Yeah, guess what? Because he has finally found love. The lady that was named Elfrida, apparently, they've been doing it for some time now. But he decided that he will show off his beautiful lady to the rest of the world. Shatawale says that the lady, who is called Elfrida, is the queen of his future. That's how, yeah. So for those of you who, out there still thinking
so
that.
Is she now, queen of her future?
Yeah.
But is she now the queen of dancehall too?
Of course, the lady doesn't sing. We're looking forward to what she
or the queen of the Shatta movement.
Queen of Shatta movement. It used to be Michi. Now we have a new queen for the SM family. There's a new queen called Elfrida. Hopefully, we don't really have much about this.
Much information. Becky, you should be digging. Next time you come, you should tell us more.
Shatawale won't tell me anything about. I mean, sometimes people want to keep all these things, secret. But
well, let's see how it goes. Thank you.
As I watch this, I say, no. When Pararan will get, if Shatawale with this, maybe everything they talk for English. Get fine girl like this. When the one I was see for talking, nobody agree like me. God, who swear for me? No, Shatawale don't get babe so. Who say since when you and Shatta me she go. Shatawale no go get babe. Every time I they go, you understand Chris Berry, you understand Sabako, you with me short time. You understand? So we go scatter that place for Chris Berry, that back there. So no place for, you understand? They always short. Not be everything that they go to talk. Let me say you understand, because I talk to some people, and those places there for East Legon, those places container, those places what they call, you understand now? And they get sexy one. I watch the video, I fall in love. Everybody get love. And you Shatawale, they warn you. I know you say you break this innocent gay heart. You go break the heart now. We the people they break heart. You understand what I mean now? We the people they break heart. When I call put up our eye, all men are the same. No, all men are not the same. We are not like that. Go to the other news, Shatta, congrats. Not easy with this face. Go to the other news, okay? Where we dey battle with coronavirus? We don't know say Morocco they battle with daggering. All the university girls there for Morocco, they don't hungry. Hungry every tree. All the lecturers them all here now. All the lecturers they take vegan 100. They take Chinese this thing where they understand what I mean now. They take tramadol. They take things. Now so they hang all the student. If you not agree, you not go pass. If the girls they agree, you just they waka pass school. Any university where they waka pass lecturer office, you dey hear You say wetin dey happen? They say so na mission. All the girls they call court shame say no because they are, you understand now? Make us say or why the key drum money, they say no. They don't fit carry all these make us go give all those, you understand what I mean now? All those their guys there. And they shout say no, make government come, so you can't do I. And some of the lecturers where I'm the dragon in line, unleash the dragon. Are you really wanna unleash the dragon? See when they say if you see dragon, if you see cap be like cap be like DKB head. For Ghana, if you see that commander head there, not be here, and I be like Aso Rock. See if you see. So they use the cap, they wound them. So when they come one of the lecturers there, all the girls they come out. I say,
Now, apart from battling with an increase in COVID-19 cases, Morocco is now grappling with a new wave. The Me Too wave. Female Moroccan university students have broken their silence about professors demanding sexual favors in return for good grades. A scandal that has shaken the higher education system of the country. Now, social media is flooded with testimonies of female students who are blackmailed to give sexual favors in order to get good grades or even pass in their examinations. And denouncing sex for grades scandal, members of women's rights associations and student victims of sexual violence gave a press conference in Morocco's western city of Casablanca.
في العام الفايت نفس التوقيت ديال هذا العام نفس الشهر تعرضنا للتحرش الجنسي والابتزاز. بطبيعة الحال ما خضعناش لهذا الابتزاز فتم طردنا بدون الاستماع لنا والحمد لله دابا رحنا رجعنا.
The scandal is being unfolded at a public university in Morocco's city of Casablanca. Around 5 professors are embroiled in the scandal, and in a first such verdict, one of the 5 professors has been sentenced to a 2-year prison term for demanding sexual favors for good grades. Meanwhile, the other 4 professors are due to face the court on Monday. However, social media campaigns are now raising awareness of the magnitude of the problem, with scores of female students coming out in open and encouraging other victims to denounce such acts.
I do me wugure. You will say your picky go school, tiki say day school. They learn. Lecturer job gulalo. Ogbolo. Obono mona. Lecturer na ime wuko ya bono nibo we. This thing not just the happen for only Morocco. It happen for every Africa part of the world, especially Nigeria. You know, it will make Nigeria. If Morocco, where it gets more white people sense, can they wire like this? That means all those Unilag, Uniben, Uniben don't bend people. Like Uniben don't bend all the old girls. No wonder one of my girls they go Uniben, he go straight, he come back, and hanging. So I they beg all the lecturers them. I beg. They say no now to teach these people how to learn, how to read. You understand? You call them there, search for grade. No bolingo, no going forward. Stop it. And they beg go now because one day monkey go market and no go come back. Oh yeah. And they give me. Nagata say, oh God, it's work of the devil. Not be devil. Not be devil put your this in your boss, and not be devil make you take tramadol, not be devil, because some of them even they take tramadol. We will send our virgin go school, go come back, it take the real, waiting make a hope. He say na exercise what they do. Say how can exercise scatter the, you understand now? Who only take the fagare? So all the lecturers they want to stop this in Africa. And so that's why they go university. You understand? And so one lecturer, he won't kill me. Now on a woman, you know they say, Pararan, you understand what I mean? I say no, I keep my dignity. You understand? Even though they lie, I keep it. But I enjoy that. Go through the other news, no time. The way people say they die for Africa for the past how many years now? Because if you say maybe na juju or na kmians or na politician, of course it's in a lie, not be politician. Now we know they do the right thing. Not be devil they kill anybody for Africa because not be only Africa devil they. Now we not get sense. We go see say this thing feel resolved to killing or feel resolved to like this. So we say I don't care. Come on the Nations Cup now where they see the play so. Over 8 people don't die for Cameroon for match. People won't enter. They say half time go reach first like this. Now there they raw enter, start to mash people. They even mash somebody, mash her shit for body. What I call kakangoma. Those who never wash her. Oh yeah.
At least 8 people are reported to have been killed and dozens hurt in a stampede outside an African Cup of Nations match in Cameroon. Video footage on Monday showed football fans struggling to get access to the Paul Biya Stadium in the capital Yaoundé to watch Cameroon face Comoros. One child is among the dead, according to a health ministry report. We arrived and we entered, and there was a barrier and there was a policeman. He said, "Wait, you will enter after, as soon as halftime starts." My brothers, the Cameroonians, did not understand this. There were people behind who said, "Push." I was among them. And when I saw that, I left to enter from the northwest. They stayed there, and that's when someone left to open the barrier, because the barrier closes on the outside. So someone pulled. They pushed like that, some fell on top of others, and there were even babies. What I saw at the moment was 7 dead. As the police closed the gate, a crowd of people came from behind, and I was stuck in it, so I couldn't go back. That's when there were more than 15 people, and I was downstairs. God spared me. There were even 7 deaths. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, has said it is currently investigating the situation and trying to get more details on what transpired. The last 16 match between Cameroon and Comoros took place despite the incident and ended with a 2-1 win for the hosts.
Africa not just know who swear for us, and the killing like if somebody die. The thing not they touch our leaders, they touch anybody. They just say, who send you? Who do like this? Not be so. For other countries, those of them don't travel like me. If somebody die, they touch the full country. Then they try one make sure say this thing not happen again. See the way people take die now. You see I say AFCON or CAF. They not will pay compensation to anybody. Nobody go sue anybody. Nobody go tell them, they say why somebody die. Our lawyer them. I not just know African lawyer. I not just know whether I go to school for only politicians or I don't know to oppress poor. I not just know. No lawyer go stand for family to make sure say they get justice. Now so now just they just bribe everybody. Thing will just die. Come out. People will just die. Go Sarah. Nothing. It's like if somebody die, they touch you now. Small Nations Cup where they play here, people don't die. What will happen for World Cup? Or World Cup qualify this playoff? That means people must die. We Africa, we need to be careful. Not be everything that we pray. You go here to here, God escort me. You go here to here, God follow me. You go here to here, God. You want even carry up miliki, God, everything, God. Even God said don't tire for Africa, especially Jesus. Any small thing, Jesus. You want go swim for Jesus. You want go bath for Jesus. You want go sleep for Jesus. You want go bowling for Jesus. You want go tea for Jesus. You not twerk us, Jesus. Jesus, because of the country not get law, everybody they live life nyanga. So Africa leader, especially the people with the control, not only this Africa careful, not below now. Everybody for Africa, I beg. Try and make sure see people know they die. Not be devil. The way una take put them for Africa body. Any smart say they need blood. President they die, they don't need blood. Politicians don't need blood. Now lie, my sister. Now me and you, I not do the country well. When I go UK, you go drive espresso. This one is espresso. You drive. You see say they will write say 30. You not drive that 30. They will give you card. You will pay money just to control the driver, and they put somewhere for the road. If you don't to drive, they'll say walk around so that your leg will straight. Not be any devil. The warriors, they get wish. They get mians, they get juju, they get everything for that side. But their life deal well because they plan now. Not be God, they plan life for person. Not be Jesus, they plan life for person. Not be Muhammad, they plan life. Now me and you, now government, they plan life. Africa leaders, una today, una brain are just to thief. Una don't know how to coordinate. If they talk, they say somebody, how many times they want to happen? Wanna try put things in order. Small Nations Cup here, people don't start to die. Go straight or down is okay. The richest man in Africa. Oh yeah, they see Dangote now. He don't retain the title. He don't come back again as the richest black man in Africa. Oh yeah, now those of you don't know how be this. Oh yeah, now we go come, but we go because some of them say, how you take get money? Now politician they give her money. You did there. The guy don't retain the title again. And I know they read the good outside and the refinery they read about. They say the refinery they start this year, 2022. When I know the side we already did for Lagos. And those of you know about here where they told say the refinery won't start now. Oh yeah, Rigadelaba.
Nigeria's new Dangote refinery will start processing crude oil in 2022. On Saturday, the businessman Aliko Dangote and the chief of the African Development Bank both toured the Nigerian Greenfield crude oil refinery. Dangote announced the plant will begin operations by the third quarter of 2022. The plant, which is located in Lagos, is hoped to become a game changer that will spur Africa's development and deepen regional integration. The production will have at first a processing capacity of 540,000 barrels a day to reach full capacity by the end of the year or early 2023. The same year, this output should enable Nigeria to break free from the import of petroleum oil products. The good news for the leading oil producer on the continent, which has faced several oil shortages. African Development Bank President Akinwumi Adesina has set the Dangote oil refinery and petrochemical plant as examples, urging every African country to help the continent's industrialization. Aliko Dangote is Africa's richest man, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. In 2014, the African Development Bank's board approved a $300 million loan to the Dangote Group to support the construction and operation of the plant.
So where we go, is start to invest. Because this refinery, it go make that area develop. If you get money, buy land, start to do things now, invest around. Life now investment too. Now let me read this news they give our young boys. Some of them when they visit now won't reach 40 years, 55 years before now start to do something, so you are wasting your time. All this money where you take they buy Benz, you want to shield with the big boy. Where you take they follow iPhone, you and iPhone they do competition. You just tell people me, I know they use old iPhone. As the iPhone come and buy, oh yeah now. Nobody where the thing go red, no cash win show. Life now plan because I just they read this thing they give you now because when I call full church they do I receive my key, I receive my land. My brother now allow your life now plan. Even your pastor they plan, they invest too. Try to invest, save money, buy things now. This Dangote refinery now be talk of town now. Me if I want to find one small land buy there. So now let me give the youth I beg, secure your future. When we can me. Ringing me, they good teeth. When you keep away, they know they shop good though. Some of them when they buy and say they buy a case. When he read, I feel say like get value, you know, get sense. Any of them when they think that is I buy this good, I buy this designer case. I want when he read, I feel say, why bloody fool? Invest. The person will get the Instagram and Facebook when they show now say Facebook. See here, Ipolo. On a banana yokuvi ona. So they read, they give all the youth, not even the old people. Not gonna say now which they worry me for my mother's side or my father's side. I got the 5 person way his face look like Beku. The way they worry me. The thing do me. This is time for us to invest. It's time for us to sow seed for our life. Our life. Not be sow seed. Give somebody who you know they see. Sow seed for your life now. And that's how they talk to some people. They say invest, you will soon die. No worry. When you go so poor, you go know. Go straight or down, use no time. For the past how many days now, I know that we don't play Nations Cup. Okay. When I start the Nations Cup, now say every people they represent their country, and they look one country with one eye. They call the country Nigeria. They call their team Super Eagles. Waiting they shell, waiting they happen. We want to share that wish. I mean, oh boy, not be players. As the tournament start, we just done our own. I know everyone watch the match. Now say Nigeria, don't give Egypt. Cage a full Egypt. Pharaoh. I cage her with my dressing. The cage Pharaoh. Pharaoh called they call me hello Pararan. Him when I cage Yami. We say yes. I'm going to look there. They cage the next people. They cage the next. Only Nigeria and I get 9 points. 9 points. Everybody goes, oh, Nigeria is the favorite. I say, oh, yeah, now. They come by people heart because some of us we'd already close heart. We know say you want to come back. But the way they continue win with 9 points, even me couldn't want to give the heart. I said, okay, let's go. We done our own. Okay, then. I don't know where you take select leader give us. I know say no be you select and they dodge it at this country. I know. Our president they call Buhari over ki sodosu. Over kiri aso moto te ru ya da kamuna. You understand? He go call them sit down like native doctor we won't serve Okbori or Ileva or Irimuya. He sit down like white yo kiri olorogun like chief of Omotek Popo. Call them or video call. Nigeria footballers call sit down like people want to learn how to do Yahoo for office for HK. They call sit down. I don't know how they get that share. All of the call sit down can they film time where people do the train. I don't know president where even the full country not the year with it they talk. Where call the lecture there. Picture call the cleaning me. People say oh it don't finish. Those of you never see the picture of Momo Putan. If you see the way they take give Nigeria queen, even the keeper where they do face, they find you the keeper self will not be able to worry. Even the keeper you dey camp, you dey find girls say I'm single. Anyone you will take them. Small shot, you know if you take shot, small shot. You be aware, small shot, you know see. You dey find girls so you want to. Those of you never watch how they talk how they take beat us come out. Oh yeah,
Tunisia shocked Nigeria on Sunday to set up an African Cup of Nations last 8 shutdown. Nigeria's 100% record in the group stage meant nothing as it was knocked out 1-0 by Tunisia in the last 16 of the African Cup of Nations. We knew that it is not going to be an easy match. We faced opponents who have top-level abilities, both individually and collectively. The difficult equation for us today was finding a way to stop the strength Nigeria have, without changing our philosophy and making sure that we still benefit from our strength. This, in my opinion, was the reason behind our success. The odds on Nigeria getting back into the game lengthened considerably after Alex Iwobi was shown a straight red card for a poor tackle on Sakni in the 66th minute. Iwobi had only come off the bench 7 minutes earlier.
Can't really fault these boys because they gave it up. They fought for it, and it just wasn't to be. Slight mistake from one of our best players. The timing was wrong. That was the only chance they had, and then they took advantage of it. But the most painful thing is that we get opportunities to break away, and then, advantage is always being called back. And that is not fair. Otherwise, I would say congratulations to Tunisia. I've told the boys, don't bury your head down because you've given up. You've given everything. Just look ahead and see how you qualify Nigeria for the World Cup.
Tunisia is expected to play Burkina Faso for a place in the semis. Nigeria's exit means a number of British clubs will be able to welcome back some key players to domestic action.
I know they even read this news, they give only Buhari or the keeper. And they read this news, they give all the Nigeria rich men. May today be first and last. When I would promise all these boys money, they get match bonus. Then they pay them. Any money one I won't give them, keep on to yourself. When they play finish, if you won't give them money, you give them. No call they go tell them, $10 car, I want to give you now $250,000. This one, I want to give you now 10 million. One won't go 10 million, one go 10 million. It will be, I don't know where it from come. Just come match person less scatter. They give a red card, make game hard us. Omokashi, never are people because his wife come from Tunisia. You know, so therefore take the wife from her. When I have caught, I give them, keep we go be say go match person. Let me they give on a red card. I don't know. Mona stop. All these people that they pay their money, all these things where Africa they do, now they use until these poor people. Allow them to play football, and all the Nigeria politicians and the president put the president. You not big past this country big past you. Not because they warn you, but I just tell you in case of the next one where they come. The way you behave, you can't behave like all those men where they serve tan juju. For you to go from Nigeria to Cameroon not past 65 naira, you don't go there. To go wash, to ginger the boys, you sit down. They lock you for the Aso Rock, mean you not move. You for now come up for one day, go wash these boys then. Something go do now. Football they unite both Biafra, Oduduwa, and the rest people together to make sure say our country they go forward. Politics not they unite us. Una party not they unite us, they divide us. The only thing where they unite us is super egos. And our politicians, una cannot be dedicated to ourselves. Go, una call they follow they talk like say they be student. Can you Skype? You gonna bump his Skype where they want open site for. They call it listed to una. This country big pass all the politicians within this country. If you cannot take care of our citizens and our footballers, then muna commode them. Muna not even talk to them. Muna not call them. Allah they just go their own because the thing don't they too much. Every politician on one big pass the country, they put on out there on that time on this on not get time. No, make these people lose these guys, especially the president. Not beside they, I know they go back, they go talk. You dare among you just sit down there with this your. Is they go to school nika where they wear so we name Mr. Ali. I don't know who they sew nika for you. You just sit down to even address the country. You're not going to address. To talk to the citizens, you're not going to talk. Something go happen, you sit down like say you know the year. Come on, super egos they play. No, go Cameroon. They close place. They Cameroon president. That's why I said that one way they like Medusa Lorova ki food way those sour so they like say no one come out there so see the tell people say me they close go watch the people so that everybody go the ginger una day they want to una want pursue corruption till now they never feel see. This is rubbish. You say pay me go straight to other news no time. Oh, pay go down also. Those of you who don't watch a reporter whether they gather all the players for one side. What happens in a movie? Whether they you understand those who watch a reporter, the thing they happen for Africa. For Ghana, now so they gather all their wish, all the women for one small village. I'm surprised to see this thing. They say they been wish one. They say he kill somebody from there. Then they take carry and go through for the village, so that made them not kill all those kind of things. Even Nigeria say they do this thing. No, they get wish village for Ghana. I watch this news, I shock. If you see all the wood mama. Couple like saying only women they get wish. Men no every day. Those of you never watch this thing. Oh yeah,
they're known as the witches, and there are 113 of them living in this camp in northern Ghana. These women, shunned by society and cut off by their families, were forced to live here with no financial resources after they were accused of witchcraft. Azia Fusheni's own personal hell began 6 months ago when men surrounded her house one morning. They accused her of killing a neighbor using witchcraft.
I heard a crowd gather in front of my house. A man started saying, "A woman died and it's your fault. You killed her. We're going to kill you." I said to him, "But how could I have done it? I don't even know her."
In order to escape death, she agrees to leave and to live in this camp.
I never thought this could happen to me, that one day I'd be accused of witchcraft and sent here. I don't even believe in witchcraft.
There are no trials. These women are often ordered by the village chief to live here in these small huts, sometimes with their children, and there are no laws to ban the practice. 2 NGOs were founded to help these pariahs. Mustafa Isa works for one of them, and it's personal for him. He spent his entire childhood in this camp.
My mother was accused of being a witch. So when I came here and grown up, I realized that my mother was innocent. So almost every woman who is brought here is equally in the same shoes with my mother. So my mother is even no more. But I feel it for women who are accused of witchcraft.
Today, he's visiting the camp's oldest resident. She's been waiting to regain her freedom for 33 years. Her nephew owed her money. To avoid paying her back, he accused her of witchcraft, and she's desperate to go back home.
Africa no go fit go forward. We no fit go forward with all this mentality. We just do now. Just say wish for come from up, for from zinc come now. Cause they whip people up and down, whip women, whip. And you gonna ask them how na they know. Some of them will say the person just changed from bed nana to human being. And some of them are gonna watch movie and say, oh, this person is so wicked and a wicked person. How na they know? Una just they accuse people unnecessary accuse. Una even see past the person. It's like now, Africa, your blessing now only Africa now God give wish. Or devil give wish because man you put it like that. Your blessing wish now only Africa a day. Any small thing wish. We don't live our life being finished. We don't want focus on our life. Things of the flesh we follow finish. And all these pastors come make life because they would is serious. Everything wish. Bias. This is rubbish. We need to stop this thing in Africa. Not be only we want to get bias. People get wizard, people get wish for another country. But they still they live well. But Africa, any small thing, person know they live well. The bias don't do them, they don't tie and down. The things they call they affect people. And all these pastors, the way they see vision these days, come make this thing now worst. We cannot stop. Africa, we supposed to go forward. It's like we go like this now, we don't turn because of wish matter who will they follow. Any smart person won't travel, cannot tell the next neighbor. See now wish you know go again. Now bad man like this, like you see white people, they know they do all those things. Africa, we need to change our mentality. The way that they bring us up, they affect us. No matter you don't get PhD or you don't get master, they affect our memory. If we want to live life, we need to stop to this. Remove some tradition. It is our tradition. We need to follow. You need to remove them from your mind. If you want to live life, you need to remove a lot of things. Since I call Turkey to even pray, say they had me. But since one day Africa, I won't go buy Gary, I go pray. I won't go Bukare, you understand? I go pray. I won't go sleep, I go pray. Any small I go wake up. Any small travel, I go wake up. I want pass already, I go pray. I want wait till I don't know say not be wish. Now the country not balance. The country is not balanced. Your country balance work day. You not go remember me as again. Okay, remember wish. Go straight or down. Use no time. Our brother, what they call Sammy Okposo. Oh yeah, no singing. Jesus, I thank you. Well, thank you. Well. I couldn't say. How will he make this man sing this song? Jesus, I thank you. Nana, I don't know. Oh yeah, na do it. Oh yeah, na do. Oh yeah, na hanky. Oh yeah, na balowa. Gospel musician when they sing, the glory of God will they come from heaven. I just wake up now. People go they call me. Get you. Pararan come up. I said what did they happen? He says Sammy. Oh yeah, na or confess you. I said for where did they confess for every moment? I said no. Now come for where for LA? I said no. For Okbori? I said no. For church, say no. For Instagram, say you confess you. I say, now they confess. I said before this man they confess. So what did they happen? He write everywhere full. Or send him later or him brother telling him how he spend his holiday. Till now since I close, since I come over for school, I never send any letter go give all those things. I need to stop him, but not that's why I would go send letter to your uncle and tell him how you spend your holiday. What if you concern me and my uncle? If my uncle tells you 1 year I spend my holiday, my uncle will get your problem, I get my own problem. I will talk that was about not that side. Yeah. Now I'm going to tell why may forgive her. He cheat on his wife, and from now he want to step down from the gospel. I say, something is smelling. What made this guy talk this thing? I'm going to tell my people, something is smelling until the African dog called Bossat. He said, "May they not mind the guy. Say this guy and I don't get affair. Not be one, not be two, not be three. I know here na omelette na. Oh here na bowling gonna." He say anytime he come US, go just the right time, come and meet me. Say before go reach there, oh yeah, na Madigo, Abafrik, Tramadol, Kodi, all of them, Oswell, Andrew, but people not know this Andrew name. You understand now? They say the guy with the charge, say, "Oh, I'm the caporal, oh, yeah, you go in all those cowboy." They say they are both fan. And if you the dagger go to shot, welu. Say warm lena no voodoo when they say they will fire and get belly. Because they say make it abort you gospel music and the person make it abort. Una way they preach the gospel. Because they say God say no, say I bring the wahala. And they those of you never watch where they get to the talk with the interviewer.
All right, so I have African Doll. That's her name. She's a young, beautiful, very beautiful lady. I've spoken to her a few times. She comes across as someone who has a really calm disposition. And actually, when she first contacted me and wanted to talk about this, I was trying to see what I can do to mediate. Because what she said is that Sammy Okposo got me pregnant, and now he doesn't want to be responsible for the pregnancy. He's basically ghosted me. Okay? That's what she's saying, that he's ghosted her. He's blocked her on all social media and on WhatsApp. She doesn't have access to him at all. Okay? So that's African Doll. And that's Sammy Okposo. You can see on your screen. Okay? So I tried to reach out to Sammy Okposo to gain his own aspect of the story because, I mean, he's a known person in Nigeria. He's quite famous. And I wanted to speak to him first. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything. Okay, I sent him a message. It's going over a week now, and I didn't get anything back. I actually reached out to somebody who I consider somebody that will know him and see if, they can get him to talk to African Doll because she's saying, you can't do this. We are both adults. We are responsible for whatever happened. We had an affair. And she's here to tell her story. Anyway, I'm not going to tell it for her. But I'm just telling you the background, what I did. I was trying to mediate, okay? Because I know that Sammy is married, okay? So I was trying to mediate so that we can, resolve this without this coming to the public. But the people I reached out to, unfortunately, the way they handled it, I was shocked. One person I reached out to was completely on the offensive. He was totally attacking me as if I'm even the one that is involved, like I'm the one that's pregnant for Sammy Okposo or something. He was completely defensive. Why do women do this? I was like, it takes two. Okay? Anyway, African Doll, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And this is your story. And I'm not about to tell it for you. You're here to tell it. So tell us, start from the beginning and tell us how you met Sammy.
Okay. So we met because I went to one of his shows here in Texas. Well, I went to a few, but we met at a concert at one of the churches not far from my home. And then we started following each other on Instagram, along with another artist that he performed with. And we built a rapport through Instagram, and then he asked me for my number, my cell phone number. I gave him my cell phone number. He gave me his Nigerian number and his American number. So we would kind of converse back and forth on the phone, through WhatsApp, through regular call, and through Instagram chat.
No. You know, say you know they read Bible. King Solomon, I need the wisdom of King Solomon. I need the wisdom of King Solomon. How many wives King Solomon get? Some of these Christians, when I hear the from so now they read Bible so now and I carry God for it and I don't even know God. All of them, they say, na Pararan, all you want the hang. Oh, yeah, hanging. Woman, I see this thing where you did. Something is wrong. You don't see your life? No, now just they disgrace the gospel. Now they disgrace. If they is when they sing here, now do like so. Now they commit sin. If they just see our hair, they say, "Oh, na Pararan, how they do." All these pastors and all these gospel musicians, they hang go. Even if we do, we blue film. After they don't sing the glory of the Lord, it's a problem like, and we dance like, oh, lift up your hands. Oh yeah, after they close, all those choir there, they hang there. They go call the tell they say, don't follow this unbeliever, don't follow these people, don't follow these people. Some of all these unbelievers themselves, they will get clean heart past all these pastors, ushers. All these ushers, I get one church, their pastor don't even die. All the members, if you see the way they wire for the church, I don't want you to call the church name. They wire each other. If you go here, now condom. If you go here, now condom. Mona, stop. If you want serve God, serve God. If you want serve Jesus, serve Jesus. If you want your heart blue film, heart blue film. No one going to use the name of God. Now a lot of people now to serve God, God they hard them because of all these people. We will not buy them. This we will not buy them. You even get better side chicks. You see the crack. Better side chick. Now see the way they get this people. No shrink. I say wow. Organize when they make cat family, they make guinea bovi. You see everyone walk everyone. You go good. So I don't want all those pastors. You're even good. Other pastors where you see, I do home level. They don't put people womb shift. They don't even shift people womb. So you wanna be. They don't shift people womb for Nigeria, for Ghana, for different places. Some guests not feel born again now. Pastor daughter they say put belle. Okay, I pull it belle kiri. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Video plenty. Me say accountable. I explain all these guests them because of saying that they be man of God. And what will I say? You if they bondage talk now, talk. Oh, you see this guy talk come outside. Oh, don't be shy. You understand? Say now for hotel they hang. Gospel musician they hang. That time Holy Spirit they call me say Pararan somebody I want to report something. I say that I they busy. I want to Sammy Okposo they hang people. Oh yeah, we do. I thank you. Well. I thank you. Well. We'll go straight to the news. No time. For the past how many years, everybody they say, oh, Nasoso Baba team, Nigeria they win. Nasoso Baba team, Nigeria they do. Nigeria not be play Nations Cup. Nigeria not be do like this. Since Buhari enter, Nigeria bad. Not be every time now we just they insult this man. Things they happen just that people know they talk. And also some of them will say they don't pay me to read this news or like this. No, Nigeria don't. When I ever watch this, I say, wow. So Nigeria get reputation like this. May God bless you. I know say people go verse for me say Buhari don't pay me money like this, which is you. Because as I call Buhari, they look on and look me like this. Not be so. If I tell now where our name day, una go shock. I did talk it like this as I talk to you, but if I told now the kind of award we win, and anyone shed tears, I say so people recognize us like this. Those of them worship. Oh yeah,
we begin with the latest reports on the Corruption Perception Index. Nigeria has once again dropped places to rank 154 out of 180 countries in the Transparency International Corruption Perception Index report for 2021. This was revealed at the launch of the report released exclusively in Nigeria by the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center. This ranking puts Nigeria on 24 points, dropping 1 point in scores and down 5 places compared to the previous year on the list. The 2021 Corruption Perception Index reveals that corruption levels are at a worldwide standstill. The CPI ranks 180 countries and territories around the world by their perceived levels of public sector corruption. The results are given on a scale of 0 representing highly corrupt countries to 100 for corruption-free countries.
We don't know whether would they go forward or would they go back. I know the sum of all that. They say that better thing we win. Out of 180 countries for the world, Nigeria go back. We take 50-something, 54, 154. And they say 50. I talk where 154 position for corruption. We will go back. They say we fall, go back. We fall like all those old mama breasts. And you enter, you say you want to fight corruption, infrastructure. When I just they borrow you and Ameshi, and I borrow a country na penny. And EFCC na so na they fight corruption. Na Yahoo boys and people they smoke igbo and all those things. None are called the follow now. See Nigeria, they go back. You see, for corruption. So what are we fighting? All these organizations who they form every day and night. Who they thief the Nigerian money? Now spirit they thief farm. Now demon. We just they be like say we they fight, but we not they fight. We not they deceive on ourselves. If this country want good, everybody need to stand up. When I go they do, when I go they romance the politicians, then they tight the citizen. Take it say when they fight politician, they fight corruption. No. See Nigeria and I see position who they. I'm like Nigeria very soon now would they 80 position before 2023. I know say Nigeria go day 82 and 82 country not dead for the war. We go day 82. This is a disgrace to our personality of human of your dog. And you did they say I want to fight corruption every day. You say where is the 60 billion way Obasanjo for life every day. Nobody did prison. Other country, president they did prison. Politician they did prison. Till now, nobody did prison. If they go small, later they don't come back. They say they see capi. All the Nigerian lawyer, more you do, we go wrong come up for this country. More, not be bandit don't come so. During time, Buhari time, bandit don't come. Another one they come again for another president. This country go full. Everybody will go wrong come up for the country. Will they come the country for work? Before 6, everybody could enter flight, come up for this country until we do this country right. All of us contribute, not just the president. Everybody, all the politicians, all of una need to change una life. The cabal and the cartel, una they shrink this country, and all of una they work like this. Like so, una get money, thief. They am doing business. Where you take get money for your business? OG. Go straight to other news, no time. Yeah, my people, now was stop. My name is Pararan Mock. If you like what you are wearing, Apostle, now they run now. Oh, yeah, now they give me the idea of Pararan. Do like this, do like this. Now they look segemege. So now number be this. If you like anything while we wear, you need that for how do they call them? For Turkey, contact Posoko. It will ship they can give you. You give her your size. And so may God bless you. And stop to the ask me say when you come. The visa not be two people they use her. Not only one person they use the visa. But when you come, like say, make I come, make you use my visa, they go. And one person they use her. I'm coming. Get on. I go rest. Not tired. I bet when I go remove this cap.
I want talk through to Mock news want talk sense. I want to mad again. Hey, Pararan talk Peter to pain the better people. Mock news